So hello YouTube, I hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastic. It's KLFX here and I'm back with another one. So in today's video, I'm gonna do a nice breakdown on a trade that I caught and I called beforehand for the students on the mentorship. I mean, it was a beautiful trade on Aussie dollar. And this actually was a scalping trade. This time it was a scalp. I didn't go on a swing type of trade, but it's always, the same thing, right? If you look at the previous video that I made, I think I was breaking down one of a trade that I caught on my one-on-one with a student, which was a swing. I'm still holding actually on USD Swiss franc. I actually link the video right here for you guys to watch. Good one. But on this one, actually, it was the same thing as we did on the other video, but on the lower time frame, just to show that the strategy can be replicated in any time frame for those people that have time and these people that don't have the time. So on this one, you guys will be able to see how much time it was needed to take this trade. Actually, it was just a couple minutes. I mean, just to hit your goal, if it's like 5% per day or per week. I mean, it was a very good one. So on this one, I'm not gonna keep it I'm gonna keep it short. I mean, sorry for the noise, guys, but I'm gonna keep it a little bit short, and I'm gonna use just 3 time frames for this one, especially for an intraday trader. I'm gonna use the 4-hour as our intraday higher time frame, and then the medium time frame is going to be M15, M20, or M30, each one of those, right? And then the lower time frame is going to be between 1 minute all the way to M5. So I just want to keep these 3 things, guys: higher time frame, medium time frame, and lower time frame. These 3 got to be in conflict for you to have high probability scalps. So let's go to higher time frame as a 4-hour, right? So on the 4-hour time frame, what we have is that price came to a daily supply zone. Now, if you look at the structure, we have this structure high, we have this low. This is a swing structure. Then we had a break of structure, and then price made this high, and then it pulled back. So what's our expectation? Is to see price to continue to push up to maintain the overall higher time frame intention. But what happened? Price ended up breaking structure. So we can see the high reluctancy right here, which is price failing to create a high. So usually this is what we consider a sign of bullish sentiment in the market in depletion, and then sellers stepping into the market right here, especially after he tapped the daily supply zone. So this was just confluences to show that price most definitely wants to go to the downside. So once price came back into this 4-hour supply zone right here at the extreme, I said, okay, 4-hour is our high time frame. Price just came to our higher time frame supply zone. What do we need next? We need medium time frame structure shift. We just want confluences to have high probability scalps, guys. So higher price comes to our higher time frame, which is 4-hour. Let's drop down to medium time frame. So we can use M30. Let's go to M30. We come to M30. What do we want to see? A structure shift. It can be a change of character, 2 breaks of structures. I mean, anything. As long as we have change of character, we're good. So reading structure, we have the high, this low, then price had made this high, then it made a new low before it actually created the new high. So we can see here that price even failed to close above this M30 previous high. That was a sign, early sign, that maybe bulls are losing strength and sellers are going to step into the markets. Then boom, we have a change of character. So that was a confirmation. That's a sign right there that, okay, 4-hour price is respecting the 4-hour supply zone, and most likely we're about to go down, right? So we have 2 order blocks on this one. After this M30, we have this one, which was the decisional one, because price actually did the last pullback before this major bearish pressure. And then we have this one at the top that has imbalances sitting on top. So there was a possibility that price could just tap at this one, react, pull back a little bit, then come to the extreme and then drop, right? Especially when NFP close. So, but we said, okay, we don't want to guess. We want to confirm the reaction at HPOI. So if price comes to this one, we're going to confirm on the lower time frame. So price comes to my M30 supply zone. What do we do next? Go to lower time frame. So that's when I came to M3 time frame. I said, okay. By the time price came into the charts, this was like 2 a.m. I was sleep. You know, I'm usually sleeping at this time, so I wasn't on the charts. That's not actually my trading window. I don't usually trade Asia session. So we came to Asia to London Open, right? That's when I found this really nice bearish chain right here. So I said the break and price mitigated this break of structure. We saw the next break of structure. I said, okay, if I'm seeing this bearish chain, let me see if price is going to come back, right? I just have this break, mitigation, then second break. So I want to take this sell as a continuation to that bearish pressure, right? So that's when I sent this on the group, on the mentorship. You guys can see right here, the right. That's when I called on the group. This actually was at London Open. We wanted to catch that reversal once the London session opened. So price came into the point of interest. So a lot of people actually end up setting a limit order right here with a nice 3 pip stop loss, especially for prop firms account. And you know, you can have a very, you can have a very quick 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. So if it's 1% risk, you make 3%. If it's 0.5, 1.5. That's very good. Especially for the time too. So I ended up going to seconds time frame with some people that also take the prop firms. They actually took the seconds with like a 2 pip stop loss just to account for the prop firm spread 1.5. I ended up going one pip on this one. I caught the confirmation on the seconds time frame. So you guys can see that just going for 1 pip stop loss, you can have a 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio. 1 to 9.6. If you risk 1%, that's 9.6% that you get to make in short period of time. Once I got tagged into the trade, you guys will be able to see. That's when we got tagged, and London kicked in. You guys can see that. Price just made the TP in a very short period of time right here. You know, it was just a beautiful 1 to 9. And price just kept going down all the way to that low. It was like a 1 to 15 risk to reward ratio. If you're just more patient, you can make like 15 times the risk. Like 15% is definitely possible, right? And this is what we do every day on the mentorship, every week, right? So going to M30 back, let's go back to M30. We're on the trade. We wanted to take out these lows and then this low as well. So all the way to this one was 1 to 15. I just left like a 0.02 lots after I took majority of the profit at 1 to 9.6. I just left a little bit. I wanted to see how far price can go. All the way to this M30 previous low would have been a 1 to 36. And I just left, let me just keep playing price. And we can see that eventually price came to take us out at break even. Just took the remainder, right? What we had left at break even. But we already had bagged about 8%, 9% of this one. But it picked a 1 to 29. So it was a 1 to 29 trade. And we can see that eventually price started to pull back up. And then NFP kicked in. And you guys can see the reaction, of the NFP right there. It just completely pushed price to the downside right there. Boom. So just looking from the 4 hour, the whole outlook that we had is the bearish intention, right? We wanted to see price to continue to push all the way down based on the 4 hour. So you guys can see right here that news basically is just a way of price gaining momentum to respect the overall high time frame intention. So if it's bearish, the news just come with more volume. That's it. But eventually it's just gonna follow what the high time frame structure says. Okay, so guys, I hope I made the point clear with this scalp. It's a very good system right there. If you guys have questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact is in the description box below. If you would love to also join the mentorship and catch these trades with us every week, feel free. My contact is in the description box below. There is a 30% discount on the lifetime and yearly membership. And that's it, guys. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.